Hey, thank you so much for tuning in with me. Today we're gonna have a sliding workout. It's gonna be challenging, it's gonna be fun. For this, you need a pair of socks if you have a solid floor. And you will need something like sliders. Now I have like official sliders. If you don't have those, that's not a big deal. You can also use something like just kitchen towels if you have a solid floor. If you don't have a solid floor, you can use something like books. Works just as well. Now we also need something like yoga blocks. If you don't have yoga blocks, you can also use soup cans or something similar. When you have all your equipment, you can come down either on a mat or just on the floor. A mat is not a requirement for this workout today. So whenever you're ready, let's get started. All right, we're gonna start laying down on our backs with our knees bent. Bring your hips onto the edge of your mat. Draw your navel in, lift your pelvic floor muscles, and then let's come to the tips of the toes. On your next exhale, slide your right leg out slow from the heel, from the toes first, then to the heel, and then bring it back in. Inhale. Let's do that 4 more times. Exhale, slide it out slow. Don't change the angle of your back, keep it neutral, and back in. So micro arching your back. Yeah? So starting laying position from Pilates. 2 more times. Exhale to slide. Control the movement. Activate your leg muscles from the sliding leg. 1 more time. Bring back down. Let's go over to the second side. 5 times there too. Bring it in. Good. So we're just warming up here. It's quite an intense warm-up actually. We'll just feel into the body what's happening, what's shifting. Any tightness you might feel. Good. 1 more time. And bring back in. Now we're going to alternate legs. So right leg slides out. Exhale. Bring back in. Exhale. Switch to left. Bring back in. Good. 4 more times. Bring back in. Good. Back to the left. Last 2 on each side. Remember to keep the back neutral. Try not to avoid moving up and down with the back. 1 more time. And the last one. All right, now the hardest part, we're gonna do double legs. Yeah, so bring the toes together. On your next exhale, slide both legs out. And back in. And again. Actually, it's nicer to switch the breath here, so slide back up as you exhale. But you can do it the other way around as well, as you wish, as what works best for you. Good, 2 more times. Don't change the angle of the back, remember? Last one. All right, set your feet flat. Last laying variation for now. As move your feet slightly further away from your hips. As really engage your core. Yes, you can have your arms a bit to the side for extra support. Good, now as you exhale, slide your feet out. It's a hard one. And make sure your knees stay in the same position relative to your heels. Bring back in. Exhale, slide out. Bring back in. The wider you move the legs, the harder it's gonna get. Keep drawing your navel in. Last 3. And 2. Final 1. All right, now slide your feet back a little bit more in. I just mentioned was the last laying exercise. It was a little bit of a lie here, but we're gonna change the engagement. So still core, but we're moving a little bit more towards glutes and hamstrings too now. Good. With your arms by your side, palms down. You're gonna exhale and lift your hips up, coming into bridge pose. Yeah, so make sure you create one straight line from your knees towards your shoulders. Lower down as you inhale. Let's do that 4 more times. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower slow. Last 3. Squeeze your bum at the top. And down. Last 2. Bring it down, spread your weight evenly over your feet. and lift. Now we're gonna lower down again. And this time we're gonna lift up on inhale. On your exhale, slide your right leg out slow. Bring back in, inhale. Lower both hips, exhale. Let's do that again. Second side. Lift it up. Left leg slides out. Keep your hips even. Bring back in. Good. This one is very good for hip stability and low back strength. Good. And stability. Bring back down, back to the left. Bring back in. Lower one more time on each side. Bring it up. Slide out. Bring back in. Lower last one on the left. Bring it up. Slide it out. And lower. Good. Now keep your hips up. It's gonna go stay on that right leg. We're gonna slide it out 5 times. 1 and 2 and 3. Keep your hips lifted. And 2. Last one. Switch sides. 5, 4. Good. Keep squeezing your butt. 2. Last one. Good job. Now slowly lower down and roll yourself up to a standing position. For the next ones, you probably don't want to have a mat. You want to have as much space as possible. Gonna go into some lunges and squat variations, sliding variations. Low. So we're gonna start off keeping our right foot anchored. As I turn, you can see me. We start sliding with our left foot. Yes, hands can be on your hips, so you feel that the hips stay even on your next. Inhale, you're gonna slide back with that foot. On your exhale, slide your leg back in. So you want to pull yourself up using your right leg. So you pull from the hamstring and the glute to come back to standing. Good, let's do 3 more of those. Good, make sure that when you're back, you're not hanging in your back, but you keep tucking your pelvis slightly forward. Good, last one. Bring it down and back up. Good job. Now we're gonna go into side lunges, side sliding lunges. So keep it on the right foot, toes slightly out, both feet. We're gonna slide it out, keep your weight on the right leg. Yes, your arms can be to the front. For more balance, slide back up. Good, 4 more like that. Slide it out. Can you sink a little deeper? Come back up. Keep your chest relatively upright. So try not to hang too much forward. Keep your gaze forward as well. It helps you to stay upright. Bring it back up. Last one. And back up. Great. Now we're going to go into curtsy lunges. So our right leg, our left leg is going to the inside, sliding to the inside. If you want, you can do this on the back of the foot. So we're going to slide it in, inhale, and then exhale. Again, the weight stays on your right leg. Bring it in, and exhale back to standing. Good, 2 more, 3 more. Back up. Try to even your hips at the movement. Yeah, so not hanging over to the right here too much. And that was the last one. Now we're going to combine all of those. Yes. So we started with sliding lunges. So if you want, you can be on the back of the foot as well. Slide it back. Bring it back up. Now out to the side. Bring it back up. Curtsy lunge. Bring it inside. Back to the front. Now 4 more times. Come into your lunge. Back up. Good. Remember to keep the weight on the right foot. And then bring it to the inside. Back up. Good. 3 more times. You definitely should start to feel a burn at this point, if you didn't feel it already. Good. As we keep repeating those movements 2 more times, see if you can find more depth within the movement. So increase your range of movement. Last and final one. Bring it back. Oh, bring it to the inside. Forget that one. Good. Now we have the last one. Yeah, so slide it back. Come back up. Bring it to the outside. Side lunge. Back up. Now we have our final move. And back up. Good job. Now, let's repeat all of that on the second side. So your weight is on your left foot. Yes, hands can be on the waist. We're gonna slide it back into a lunge. And then come back up using your left glute and your left hamstring, your left quad. Oh, don't forget the psoas muscle on that side. Good. Last two. Bring it up with control. Last one. And back up. All right. Side lunges. Bring it out. Bring it up. Now, hard part here, especially when you go deeper, is to not hang into those hips. Yes, so really stabilize from the core. Good. Bring it out. Back up. It's so hard. It's so hard. Last one. And back up. Good. Curtain lunges to the inside. Yes. So, if you want, you can be on the back of your foot. Back to standing. Good. Now I tend to get cramps in my toes here at this point. I already had done some more workouts today. So yes, I will be on the toes for this one. Yeah, so if you want to be on the tops of the toes, you can not copy me. Last one. And back up. All right. Combination of all of those. Slide it back again. You can be on the backs of the foot. Bring it to the side. Control on your way up. Curtain lunge. Bring it back up. Now, 4 more times. Explore your depth. Bring it out. Ooh, up. And bring it to the inside. It's totally fine if the knees moving over to the side, by the way. As long as you ground through the big toe base. Good. Also, there's a way you increase your range of movement. Ankle mobility wise. Yes. Hips. Good. Such a powerful movement. Bring it up to the outside. We're nearly there. Slide it back in. Inside. Bring back up. Now, final one. You got this. Back up. Inside. Out. Good. And now the inside. And back up. Good. You ready for the finisher? We're gonna explore active splits. Grab your 2 blocks or sub scans, or if you don't have any of those, you can skip them if you want to. We start off with our right foot. Yes, to the front. Good. Now, just like we did a little earlier, we're gonna slide our left leg back. Your hands stay close to your hips. Drop your hands or blocks or sub scans, and then slide your left leg further back, coming into an active split. Now, pull your left leg back in using your right leg and back to standing. Let's do that 4 times. Bring it back, slide it out, pull back in, back to standing. Such a healing movement for your left psoas muscle. Good. Very important here though to mention, keep your hips as even as possible. So draw your left hip bone forward. Yes, pubic bone goes under a little. Yes, so you're not hanging in the low back. 2 more times. Oy, oy, oy. It's intense. Final one. All right. Now once you're there, we're just gonna hang out here a little. If you want, come to the backs of your toes. Good. Now what we're going to do here is pulling the left upper foot forward, yes, and then pressing your right heel into the floor. So your legs are active. Yes, like you want to drag your feet towards one another. 2 more breaths there. All right, now we're gonna release that tension. See how far you can get towards the floor. Good. And if you do these exercises regularly, you're definitely going to notice a difference within your flexibility, your range of movement. Breathe. All right, those are gone. Slide your right foot in first. Slide your left leg in then. Good. Now, we're done with that first side. Let's switch over to the second side. If you need an extra second there, take it. You can always pause the video at any point, whenever you feel you need to. When you are ready, shift your weight over to the left leg. Yeah, so the right leg is gonna slide back. Good. Now, slowly start to extend your left leg. Slide back in using the left leg all the way back to standing on your axial. Let's do that again. 4 times more. So 5 times total. Bring back in. You probably notice the difference between the left and the right side, which is pretty common. Yeah, so just be curious about those differences that your body might be holding. Good. Now we're almost there. Bring it back. Bring it back up. Final one. Bring it back. And then we're going to slide it out. Just like we did it on the first side. Come to the backs of your toes. If your body's ready for it, otherwise stay on your toes. And we're just going to pull the legs towards the midline, so towards our hands. Pressing out of your hands to lift up your chest. Good. Breathe. Feel the muscles on the back of your left leg working. Feel the muscles on the front of your right leg working. And release. Good. Now we're going to come into the passive variation for the next couple of breaths. And so now you release the back of your left leg, upper part of your right leg. And just explore moving your sits bones a little closer to the floor, as without hanging over towards the right here. Breathe. Good job. Now slide your left leg in. Slide your right leg in. All right. Those are gone. You did great. All right. We're going to come back to the floor. Let's come lay over to your side. Come down to your left elbow and left knee into a side plank. Good. Draw your navel in. Stabilize from your pelvis, from your hips. And then place your right hand behind your ear, behind your head. Good. As you inhale, open up your chest, draw your right leg as far back as it goes. And then as you exhale, bring your elbow towards your knee. Bring your right leg as far to the front as you can. Bring it back, inhale. And then exhale, bring it to the front. Good. Again, inhale, reach it back. And crunch. Good. Feel your obliques. Also feel the rectus abdominis though. Good. Also working into the upper back. Reach it out. And the last one. All right, come back to the side. We're going to drop the hips down on inhale. Exhale, lift up. Elbow, knee. Bring it back. Hips drop. Exhale, lift and crunch. Bring it back. Drop the hips, lift and crunch. And again. Good. 2 more times. One more time. All right, now drop your hips and come over to what? Your hands. Your hands are slightly rotated out. Make sure your hands are wider than your shoulders, so there's room for your hips to move between. Legs are straight. Pop up to your hands. We're gonna draw the hips back on inhale. Then as you exhale, hips lift up. Release the head back if that's okay. Coming into a reverse plank. Bring the hips back, inhale. And exhale, lift. Roll out of your shoulders. And again. Good. 3 more. Last 2. The further you bring your hips between your arms, the harder it gets. The last one. Now keep it at the top. Last 5. Lift your hips. 4. Toes to the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come to your hands and hips. Good. Then we're gonna go into the second side. You'll see me from the back, but I talk you through. I'm just gonna repeat what we did on the first side. So come down, 2 watts, your right knee, left hand behind your head. Draw your left leg back. Inhale, exhale, elbow knee. Inhale, reach it open, and crunch. Good. Just a nice, gentle stretch and activation here from your obliques. Good. 2 more. Last one. All right, come back to that starting position. I'm gonna drop the hips, lift the hips, elbow knee. Bring it back, drop, and connect. Bring it down. So hip dips combination with that crunch and slide. Good. 2 more. Final one. All right. Come down to your mat. Now, we're going to repeat one more time those slides. So hands wider than your shoulders. This time we're going to start off with our hips between the hands directly lifted up. See if you can pick yourself up. By the way, you can use your soup cans here as well as your blocks. Gonna slide it up. Exhale. Bring it in. Inhale. 4 more times. Keep your legs as straight as they can be. Bring it in. And lift. Good. The last 2. And 1. This time we're gonna hold it at the bottom for 5, 4, 3. Lift your floor away from your hips. 2, and 1. Release down. Good job. Shake out your arms. And we are almost done. Just a little bit more groundwork. For the next few, you will need something that is sliding over the floor. I'm gonna turn my mat here so you can see me properly. Good. So I'll be using my sliders, but something like 2 towels will work as well, just as fine actually. Now, come down to your elbows. Let's drop down towards your chest. Make sure your elbows on the edges of the mat, as in your hands are definitely on the outside of the mat. Slide your hands out. So take a moment to just lay on your belly flat. Embrace your core. Point your toes back. Take a deep breath in there. And then as you exhale, press your pubic bone into the mat. Start to peel yourself up. Bend into your elbows as you come into a sliding cobra. Slide your hands out. Inhale. And back up. Exhale. Shoulders away from your ears. Chest is open. Keeping your neck long as you move around. Good. Elbows go straight back and not out to the side. Just like whenever you do a cobra, ground to your index finger bases into the object that you're sliding with. All right. 2 more times. Draw your navel in. Feel your back muscles working very hard. Last one. Good. Now we're gonna hold it here at the top. Good. And as you inhale, slide out your right arm. Exhale, bring back up. Now avoid moving your legs with this exercise. So it's just arms and upper body. Exhale to come back up, back to the left. Engage your glutes. So squeeze your bum. Feel the triceps on fire. And the biceps working too. 1 more time on each side. Bring it back in. Final one. And bring it back up. Good. Now lay down to watch your belly. Extend your arms out long. Press to your upper feet, upper legs. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, circle your arms with the arms straight over to the side. Lift up your torso as high as it goes. And then bring back to the front. Inhale. Exhale, slide it up. Inhale, bring it down. And again, 4 more times. Extend. Last 3. Okay, and 2. So it's definitely harder for the back this one. You really cannot press through the hands, the arms to the sides, and bring it forward. All right. Now, just to finish off, we're going to repeat that with a leg lift. So, yes, we start off with the right leg. Exhale, lift up your right leg. Bring it down, inhale. Exhale, left leg. Ooh, bring it out. Back to the right, keeping the leg as straight as it can be. And left. All right, one more time each side. And back to the right. Sorry, the left. Okay, now both legs, bring it up. Arms to the sides. We're just gonna do arms real fast. Keep your torso lifted. So 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Last 4, and 3. Lift a little higher. 2, and 1. All right, those are gone. One more time, Cobra. And as you exhale, elbows to the floor, stretch it back into a child's pose. We're done for today. Take a nice deep breath there. Feel the muscles on the back getting longer again. And then let's roll ourselves back up. Now, one more time, we're gonna use our sliders or whatever you have to slide with for the hands, but just in a relaxing way now. So come to a comfortable seated position and place your hands onto the sliders. Yes, shoulders backwards, hands in line with your back, your chest. Let's keep the left hand down, reach up to the right arm, inhale. And then exhale, slide your left hand out as you ground through the right sits bone. Draw your shoulder backwards, open up your chest. And if it feels good for the neck, shift your gaze up. That was a motorcycle. Breathe. Good, come back up, inhale. Release the hand down, exhale, second side, reach up through your left hand. And then exhale, slide it out slow. Ground through your left sit bone, open up your heart. Yes, and breathe. Enjoy that good stretch on the side body. Come back up, inhale. Release your hand down, exhale. Now both hands reach up, inhale. Interlace your hands at the top, stretch out long, shift the gaze towards hands. And then close your eyes, hands towards heart center, palms touching. Take a moment to bring your attention inward as you send gratitude to your body, gratitude to yourself for showing up here, taking the time to join this spicy class, for getting stronger, more flexible, more healthy. And whenever you feel ready, continue the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.